Stop! Before you pour one more drop of Drano down your drain, you need to hear this. Every month I pull apart washing machines and dishwashers with burned out drain pumps, and 90% of the time the homeowner tells me they've been using chemical drain cleaners religiously. Here's what they don't know. Those cleaners are killing your machines from the inside out. The average drain pump replacement costs $600, but there's a secret product in your cleaning aisle right now for about $4 that will prevent these failures and extend your appliance's life by years. When I tell repair techs, half don't believe me until they see the results. Stay locked in, because what I'm about to show you could save your washing machine, dishwasher, and every drain-connected appliance tonight. And the number one mistake people make is making their problems 10 times worse. Let me start with the biggest lie the cleaning product industry has sold you. That caustic drain cleaners are maintenance. They're emergency measures marketed as prevention, destroying your appliances. Here's what happens when you pour sodium hydroxide or sulfuric acid cleaners down the drain. Your washing machine drain pump handles water, detergent residue, and lint. That's it. The impeller is plastic or composite. Seals are rubber. Caustic chemicals eat these components. I've opened drain pumps where impeller blades looked gnawed on, pitted and weakened until they shatter. Rubber seals get brittle and crack, causing leaks that short motors or flood laundry rooms. Manufacturers know this. They design pumps with minimum material thickness to save 17 cents per unit, knowing chemical exposure accelerates failure. Planned obsolescence with your unknowing participation. I've been in this industry 15 years, and 70% of drain pump failures I see are in homes where owners admit to regular chemical drain cleaner use. The proof is in the residue. When I disassemble these pumps, there's white chalky buildup on metal and degraded sticky residue on plastic. That's chemical damage, not normal wear. Compare that to machines where people use what I'm about to tell you. Pumps are clean, impellers intact, seals still pliable after 10 years. The fix? White vinegar. I know it sounds too simple, but once a month pour 2 cups of plain white distilled vinegar down your washing machine drain standpipe or into your dishwasher during an empty cycle. Vinegar is a mild acid, strong enough to dissolve soap scum, mineral deposits, and biofilm, but completely harmless to rubber seals, plastic impellers, and metal housings. It breaks down sludge in drain lines and pump chambers without corrosive damage. You're preventing a $600 drain pump replacement, potential leaks damaging your flooring, and early appliance death. Run vinegar through monthly and add 5 to 7 years to your machine's life. Vinegar solves half the problem, but there's another silent killer in your drains right now that's even worse. And you're probably pouring it down every time you do laundry. Fabric softener. If I could ban one product from laundry rooms, it's liquid fabric softener. It's waxy oil-based substance coating your clothes. That coating flows down your drain every rinse cycle. And being oil-based doesn't dissolve in water. It clings to drain hoses, pump housing, and lines. This builds into thick, greasy sludge, narrowing the pathway and forcing your drain pump to work harder. When pumps work harder, they overheat. Repeated overheating burns out motors. I've snaked drain lines and pulled out waxy buildup looking like gray candle wax mixed with lint. Disgusting and preventable. Your drain pump is rated for specific flow resistance. When the drain line is clear, the pump cycles on maybe 30 seconds per drain. When partially clogged with fabric softener residue, the pump runs 90 seconds or longer, generating excess heat that degrades motor, windings, and shortens lifespan. The manufacturer counts on this. They know most people use fabric softener, they know it causes buildup, and they know it kills pumps. In homes using liquid fabric softener weekly, average washing machine lifespan is 5 to 6 years. In homes that skip it, machines routinely hit 12 to 15 years with zero pump issues. The fix ties into the vinegar trick. Stop using liquid fabric softener entirely. If you want soft clothes, use white vinegar in the fabric softener dispenser instead. Half a cup per load. It softens by breaking down detergent residue in fabric fibers. And when it goes down the drain, it actively cleans the lines instead of clogging them. You get softer clothes and a healthier machine. If you must have scented softness, use dryer sheets or wool dryer balls with essential oil drops. You'll save another $600 in pump repairs plus the cost of a new washer 5 years early. You'll gain a machine that drains efficiently, doesn't smell like mildew, and outlasts your neighbor's appliances by a decade. There's one more product you need that costs under $5 and prevents the most common dishwasher failure. Dishwasher Rinse Aid. You're thinking Rinse Aid is just for spots on glasses, right? That's marketing. The real function of Rinse Aid is reducing surface tension, so water sheets off dishes and drains cleanly. When you skip Rinse Aid, water clings to everything inside your dishwasher, especially in the pump cavity, filter housing, and spray arm jets. That stagnant water mixed with food particles and detergent turns into bacterial slime, a biofilm that hardens and blocks the pathways your dishwasher depends on. I've disassembled dishwashers where the drain filter was so caked with slime that water could barely pass. The pump ran at full power to move a trickle and burned out within months. The homeowner had no idea. Dishes still came out relatively clean, so they thought everything was fine until one day, the dishwasher stopped draining and flooded their kitchen. The mechanism is the same. Restricted flow equals overworked pump equals premature failure. Most modern dishwashers have a chopper blade in the drain pump to grind food particles. When biofilm and grease coat that blade, it can't chop effectively, so larger particles jam the impeller or clog the drain hose. I've pulled apart pumps where the impeller was locked up by fibrous food and slime. The motor burned trying to spin it. This is a $400 to $500 repair, entirely preventable. Dishwashers running with Rinse Aid filled consistently have clean, clear drain systems. Pumps last 12 to 15 years. Dishwashers that skip Rinse Aid fail in 5 to 7 years, almost always from pump or drainage problems. The fix: keep your Rinse Aid reservoir filled and set the dispenser to highest setting. It costs about $5 for a bottle lasting 2 to 3 months, so you're spending maybe $20 yearly to protect a $400 component. Run that monthly vinegar cycle in your dishwasher too. Pour 2 cups white vinegar into the bottom of an empty dishwasher and run it on hottest cycle. Vinegar dissolves mineral buildup in spray arms, cleans the filter area, and flushes drain lines. Combined with Rinse Aid, this keeps your dishwasher running like new for over a decade. You're avoiding a $500 service call, flooded kitchen, and shopping for a new dishwasher. You're gaining a machine that drains in seconds, doesn't smell, and keeps dishes spotless 15 years or more. If this is opening your eyes to money you've been throwing away, hit that like button so YouTube shows this to more homeowners getting ripped off by manufacturers who design these machines to fail. Now refrigerators and freezers, because the drain system here is even more neglected, and when it fails, it ruins your food and causes water damage. Every refrigerator with automatic defrost has a small drain hole at the back of the fridge or inside the freezer. That hole leads to a drain tube carrying defrost water to a drain pan under the unit where it evaporates. But that drain hole is tiny, about pencil diameter, positioned right where condensation, food particles, and mold gather. When that hole clogs, defrost water has nowhere to go. It pools inside your fridge, leaks onto your floor, or freezes into a solid ice block in your freezer, damaging the evaporator fan and cooling system. I've seen homeowners lose hundreds in spoiled food because their fridge wasn't cooling properly, and the root cause was a clogged defrost drain costing $0 to fix. When the drain clogs, the defrost cycle can't clear water. That water refreezes during cooling and builds into thick ice around evaporator coils. This ice insulates the coils, preventing heat absorption, so your fridge can't cool effectively. Your compressor runs constantly trying to compensate, which burns out the compressor motor. That's $1,200 to $1,500, or more commonly, the fridge's death sentence. It all started with a drain hole you could have cleaned in 60 seconds. The fix is laughably simple. Once every 3 months, locate your refrigerator's defrost drain hole, usually at the back of the fridge compartment behind crisper drawers, or inside the freezer under a panel. Pour 1 tablespoon baking soda mixed with a cup of hot water down that drain hole. Baking soda fizzes and breaks up slime or food particles. Hot water flushes it through. If really clogged, use flexible wire or a pipe cleaner to gently clear the hole, then flush again. This takes under 2 minutes and costs pennies. You're preventing a $1,200 compressor replacement, water damage to flooring and cabinetry, and a fridge dying midsummer. You're gaining a fridge that drains properly, doesn't develop ice buildup, and runs efficiently 15 to 20 years. You're clearly someone who'd rather fix it right than throw money away, and that's rare these days. There's one more drain secret most people have never heard of. The secret weapon is enzymatic drain cleaner, the product I recommend to every homeowner wanting to maintain appliances instead of just reacting when they break. Forget caustic chemicals. Enzymatic cleaners use natural bacteria and enzymes to digest organic matter like grease, soap scum, food particles, and biofilm. They're completely safe for pipes, drain lines, rubber seals, and plastic components, and work continuously for hours after you pour them in. I use these in my washing machine, dishwasher, and kitchen sink drains monthly, and the difference is night and day. Drains stay clear, there's no buildup, pumps never struggle. You can find enzymatic drain cleaners at hardware stores or online for $8 to $12. One bottle lasting 3 to 6 months. Once monthly, pour the recommended amount down each appliance drain. For washing machines, pour into the standpipe or drum and let sit overnight before running a cycle. For dishwashers, pour into the base and run a short rinse. For refrigerators, mix with warm water and pour down the defrost drain. Enzymes break down organic gunk, and because they're biological, they keep working as long as there's material to digest. Combined with monthly vinegar flushes and rinse aid, you've created a maintenance routine extending every drain-connected appliance's life by years. You're saving potentially thousands of dollars, countless frustration hours, and environmental waste from throwing away machines that should still run. You're getting peace of mind, machines performing like new, and satisfaction from outsmarting planned obsolescence. There you have it. 5 drain secrets separating machines lasting 20 years from ones heading to landfills in 3. Stop using caustic chemical drain cleaners corroding your pumps and seals. Ditch liquid fabric softener clogging lines and burning out motors. Keep rinse aid filled, preventing biofilm and drainage failures. Clean your refrigerator defrost drain quarterly, avoiding catastrophic ice buildup and compressor damage. Use enzymatic drain cleaners monthly, digesting organic buildup safely. Do even half of these and you'll get more life from your appliances than most people get from 2 or 3 replacements. Imagine never calling a repair tech or shopping for a new washer for the next decade. That's not fantasy. That's what happens when you understand how these machines work and refuse to play along with manufacturers' plans to sell you a new one every 5 years. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment which tip you're trying first, or tell me what appliance is giving you trouble, because I read every comment and I'm here to help. If you want more appliance secrets saving you thousands, check out my video on 3 things you should never put in your dishwasher, destroying the spray arms and heating element right now. Your machines will thank you, and so will your wallet.